Do you want to know about the 6 best mints happening this upcoming week? Of course you do, that's why I clicked onto this video, so no boring intro today, let's just dive straight into it. Alright, and the first project that we have today is Rotten Eggs. Now this is an animated series, it's a collection of 10,000 eggs and they will be minting for 2.5 Solana, so obviously it is a pretty high price to supply ratio, and usually I'm not too bullish on projects doing like animation series, doing like comic books, stuff like that, but this is actually an exception because I really enjoyed their animations that they have released so far. You can find multiple of their animations right here on Twitter and they're really high quality and really funny. And also they do have a lot of hype and engagement. A lot of people seem to be excited for this one, so they have 75,000 followers and most of their animations are getting like tens of thousands of views on Twitter, and the entire community really seem to be enjoying these animations. And they also have some really interesting upcoming partnerships and stuff like that, so overall I am really excited for this project, even though it is kind of hard to predict if you should mint or not because of their high supply to price ratio. But it is for sure a really interesting project to just know about and keep a close eye on moving into this upcoming week, because they are minting on the Magic Eden Launchpad on October 12th. As well as doing a pre-sale tomorrow when I'm recording this video, which is Saturday. So the pre-sale has obviously already happened once you're watching this video, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see how the pre-sale goes. But their website is also really cool. Going over their egg map real quick, they have the mint, they have an animated series, they have staking, they have rotten sauce and education. That's kind of their initial roadmap, so I am really interested in seeing how well this one will do. And Rotten Eggs is therefore the first project in today's video. Moving on to another really interesting project, it's Hellboys, also minting on October 12th on the Trust Labs launchpad, because they are working with Trust Labs, which is nice to see because Trust Labs is of course really talented in what they're doing. They currently have 15,000 followers here on Twitter. This is what their website looks like, but you can't really do much on this website. It's just like this picture right here. And in their pinned tweet, they basically have all of their mint details. So they are minting for only 0.66 Solana, which is really nice to see, with a supply of 6,666, and of course launching October 12th on the Trust Labs launchpad. And they are looking at some really impressive engagement in their Discord and stuff as well, looking at like 700 to 1,000 reactions. And this is basically what their artwork looks like, pretty like clean PFP characters. Personally, I kind of like them. But now what is Hellboys? Well, Hellboys is a lottery NFT brand with fun, innovative and exciting Web3 luck based games. We're holding a Hellboys NFT will turn the odds in your favor. We are building original game formats that have never been seen before in the NFT market. So that is also a really interesting concept. By holding one of their NFTs, you actually get higher odds in their casino games. So I'm really interested to see how that works. And kind of checking out their roadmap, that's basically what they're saying in this first part. And then right here, you have some of their games. You have Inferno Lottery, you have Devilish Cards, as well as Hellish Roulette. You can pause the video and read through the details of every game right here, but it is really interesting stuff. And I mean, casino and betting projects have been performing really well recently, so that also kind of makes me more bullish on this project. And right here they go over some of their tokenomics. They will also have staking and stuff like that, of course. So overall, I actually feel like Hellboys has really good potential. I can easily see them sell out and definitely trade higher than their mint price. So this is probably a project I could see myself minting. Unfortunately, I don't have whitelist, but it is for sure another project worth knowing about. Alright, the third project is Hellboys, minting on October 10th on the Soulport launchpad. And these guys are also doing something super unique. They're basically focusing on pioneering the first NFT IP brokerage. So what they're saying is that IP is about to become the next major frontier of utility for NFTs, and this venture will generate partnership-driven benefits for projects and individuals looking to leverage the value of their NFTs IP. And therefore they are focusing on an IP brokerage, which could be extremely interesting if IP actually turns out to become like the next big move. Now this is their artwork, nothing too crazy, but it's definitely like unique characters and they're not too bad. They are looking at like 300 to 400 reactions in their Discord, which is pretty decent. They are minting for 1.69 Solana with a 6,150 supply, so definitely a bit on the higher side, but not too bad. The only only problem I see is that these guys might not get any crazy hype because the entire IP thing isn't like a massive thing in the space yet. But if it does end up becoming a huge thing, these guys will of course be in an amazing spot to capture some of that volume and just some of that momentum. So Hellboys is the third project today. Now let's move on to project number 4. Alright, I'm not gonna go too much into detail on this one, but Utility Ape is coming out with their second collection. First collection obviously fairly successful, sitting at 1.59 Solana on Magic Eden with over 30,000 Solana in traded volume, which is really solid of course. And they're now coming out with a Gen 2. This will be a really limited collection, and this is basically their artwork, which seems interesting, but again, not my favorite style of artwork. Another one that I won't go too much into detail on is Primordials, minting on October 13th. They have 9,500 followers, 100 mutual followers, which is really solid. Their artwork looks really cool. I actually really like this kind of art, but one problem that I see is engagement seems to be really low. They're getting like 17 likes on their tweets, 13 likes, 39 on this one. In their Discord, it's a little bit better, but 244 reactions is nothing crazy. And had their supply and price been really low, this wouldn't have been a huge issue, but they're minting for 1.5 Solana and with a 10,000 supply. In my opinion, I don't see this one selling out, unfortunately. Like, the hype just doesn't seem to be there, but I mean, the art looks great and I hope that they are successful in some sort of way. Another one worth noting is Cats and Dogs. I won't go too much into detail on this one either, but these guys are also partnered with Trust Labs, which is nice to see. But those 3 lost projects is probably not something that I will mint myself. But moving on to the 7th and last project today, we have Ninja Labs, and this one is actually fairly interesting. 3,333 ninjas are sneaking on Solana blockchain. First of all, they are doxed by Pengsol, which is nice to see. One issue that I do have is that they currently have 12 tweets. They basically started their venture down here with these tweets getting like 20 likes. All of a sudden it jumped to like 1,000 reactions and stuff like that on some of their giveaways, which in my opinion doesn't really seem organic. They might have been buying followers, I don't really know. I'm not gonna speculate too much on it, but it just seems a bit weird. But I mean, if their growth is real and organic, I mean, it seems pretty good because they have like 400 reactions in their Discord and they are minting with a super low mean price of only 0.25 Solana with a 3,333 supply on October 10th. And they also have like a fairly interesting roadmap. They basically have collaborations, a platform to help projects collaborate with each other, as well as doing their own launchpad, ninja boxes, a lottery house, as well as their native ninja token. And you know, the art isn't too bad. I actually kind of like it. Just these simple, cute characters. So you know, just judging from their Discord, it honestly looks pretty good. Supply to mint ratio is good, roadmap is interesting, their art is pretty solid, but you know, their Twitter growth and just looking at previous tweets just kind of wears me out. They only have 12 tweets and stuff like that. But overall, if all of this is legit, it does seem like a really interesting project, to be fair. Now there you go, those were the 7 projects that we had today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any value from today's video, do remember to smash a like and subscribe down below to never miss out on any future alpha like this. The links to all of these projects is down below in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. I definitely recommend it. It is another pretty interesting week for mints. I am looking forward to some of these mints myself. Now make sure you follow me over on Twitter, check out my Patreon, link is down below, so is the link to my open Discord if you want to join that. Now with all of that said, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and I'll see you guys later. Peace.